Life isn't easy, is it? There are days when it feels like everything is against you, and you just want to give up. But pause for a moment. Don't forget that it's in the toughest moments that your inner strength truly shines. Stoicism, an enduring philosophy, teaches us that adversity is not the enemy. It's an opportunity to discover your true strength and abilities. You're not just surviving through difficulties. You can reclaim joy and peace, even amidst the storms. In this video, I'll share 10 practical ways to navigate your darkest times, regain balance, and build resilience. Before we dive in, if this is your first time on my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and like this video. This will help me continue creating more content like this in the future. Get ready to start your journey to becoming stronger with me. Life is full of things beyond our reach, other people's attitudes, the weather, or even unexpected events that upend our plans. Stoic philosophy advises us to channel our energy toward what we can control instead of wasting it on what we can't. Marcus Aurelius, an emperor and Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, nothing else." This means that no matter how chaotic the external world becomes, you always have the power to choose your response. When facing a challenge, ask yourself, can I change this? If the answer is no, let it go. If the answer is yes, take action immediately. For instance, when dealing with a stressful work situation, instead of blaming your boss or colleagues, focus on managing your time, clarifying communication, or improving your skills to handle the task better. This not only gives you a sense of control, but also creates long-term positive effects. A practical approach. Divide everything around you into two groups. What you can control, your thoughts, actions, words, and how you face situations. What you cannot control, others' opinions, the past, and the future. Imagine holding a flashlight. Wherever its beam shines represents the areas you can control. Everything else remains in the dark. Don't waste energy trying to change it. By focusing on what you can control, you not only reduce feelings of helplessness, but also cultivate discipline and clear thinking. This is the first and most important step in finding joy amidst adversity. Challenges aren't just obstacles, they're opportunities for growth. Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Every adversity is an opportunity for virtue." From this perspective, difficulties arise not to break you, but to help you become stronger. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Examples from real life. A failed business venture can teach someone how to manage finances better, build stronger relationships, and handle pressure without breaking. Lessons learned in tough moments often hold more value than successes, as they are earned through real-life experiences. Stoicism teaches that adversity is a chance to develop qualities like patience, courage, and self-control. When criticized, it's an opportunity to practice calmness and active listening. When faced with loss, it's a chance to develop gratitude for what you once had. Every challenge carries a lesson if you're willing to see it. 3 steps to apply this mindset. Pause and evaluate. When faced with a difficulty, instead of reacting impulsively, stop and ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? Record the lesson. Write down insights about yourself or the circumstances. For example, I need to be more patient when working with others, or I've realized the value of thorough planning. Apply it in the future. Turn the lesson into actionable steps. If you recognize a lack of patience, start meditating or practicing emotional management in daily life. Remember, adversity doesn't weaken you. It highlights areas for improvement. And it's through this improvement that joy and confidence are born. When faced with difficulties, the mind often descends into chaos. Negative thoughts flood in like a storm, leaving us disoriented. But remember, peace isn't something distant. It's always present if you know how to reclaim it. One of the simplest yet most powerful tools to achieve this is your breath. Stoic philosophers teach that our emotions don't stem from circumstances, but from how we interpret them. When you feel overwhelmed, pause everything. Focus on your breathing and let your mind rest. This isn't avoidance. It's a way to reset your mental balance and face challenges with greater clarity. 4-4 breathing exercise. Try this simple method. Inhale for 4 seconds. Focus on the sensation of air entering through your nose and spreading into your abdomen. Hold your breath for 4 seconds. Notice the sense of peace in the moment. Exhale for 4 seconds. Slowly release the breath, letting go of tension. Repeat this cycle 5 to 10 times, and you'll notice a greater sense of stability in your mood. Scientific studies show that controlled breathing can lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and activate the parasympathetic nervous system, helping you feel more relaxed. This is why practitioners of meditation and yoga often remain calm under pressure. Beyond breathing, dedicate 5 to 10 minutes daily to mindfulness. You don't need complex meditation poses. Just sit quietly, close your eyes, and observe your thoughts without judgment. It's like clearing a cluttered desk, creating space to handle problems more effectively. Difficulties are inevitable, but how you respond to them is what truly matters. A calm mind not only helps you see things clearly, but also enables you to act intelligently and confidently. Let's build a community of kindness by subscribing to Stoicism for Success right now and sharing it with those you wish to see live with kindness and strength like us. Let's spread these positive values together. Life never stands still. Everything, from simple joys to profound sorrows, changes and eventually passes. Stoic philosopher Seneca emphasized, "This too shall pass." Reminding yourself of impermanence isn't about avoiding emotions, but accepting reality with composure and confidence. Think back to moments when you faced hardships in the past. Perhaps it was a failed project, a loss, or feeling so stuck that you didn't know what to do next. Yet in the end, you stood up and moved forward. Every difficult moment in your life was just a phase. It was never a life sentence. Practicing the mindset of impermanence, reflect on the past. Think about problems that once kept you awake at night. Do they still seem as significant now? Over time, you'll realize that all challenges are temporary, and your response is what leaves a lasting impression. Focus on the present. When under pressure, remind yourself, this is only temporary. Instead of sinking into despair, focus on taking constructive actions. Visualize the future. Every challenge you overcome becomes a step forward in your personal growth. Picture your future self, proud of how you handled the present. Stoicism teaches the value of detaching yourself from immediate emotions. Imagine a river flowing by. Events in your life are like logs floating on its surface. You can stand on the riverbank and observe them passing, rather than letting them drag you under. Impermanence also reminds us of the value of the present moment. Knowing that nothing lasts forever, you learn to appreciate the small moments in life. A peaceful morning, a smile, or the presence of loved ones. Remember, impermanence doesn't only signify loss. It also brings hope, because all suffering will eventually end, and the future always holds new opportunities. In difficult times, our minds often get caught up in worries and feelings of helplessness. Finding joy may seem impossible or even unimportant. Yet it is precisely in adversity that the ability to find happiness in the small things becomes the strength that helps you endure and overcome. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that happiness doesn't depend on circumstances, but on how you perceive life. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Your happiness depends on the quality of your thoughts." If you can't change your circumstances, change how you view them. Everyday simple pleasures, sunlight streaming through the window, a warm meal, or a heartfelt conversation with a loved one, are limitless sources of emotional energy if you know how to appreciate them. How to find joy in small things. Practice being present in the moment. One of the reasons we miss out on joy is that our minds are constantly dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Change this by slowing down and focusing on the present. For example, when drinking a cup of coffee, savor its aroma and the bittersweet taste on your tongue instead of scrolling through your phone. This habit helps you connect deeply with your ongoing experiences. Create simple, joyful rituals. Build meaningful yet simple habits. A short walk in the park, caring for a small plant, or listening to your favorite song before bed are small acts that reconnect you with yourself. These little things don't require much time or effort, but can bring unexpected peace. Change your perspective. Joy isn't about what happens, but how you see it. When facing difficulties, ask yourself, is there something good hidden in this situation? For example, if stuck in traffic, see it as an opportunity to finish an audiobook. If a plan fails, think about the lesson you just learned. Share your joy. Joy becomes more powerful when shared. Send a thank you message to someone who helped you, share a meal with your family, or simply give a sincere compliment to a colleague. Connecting with others is one of the most effective ways to boost happiness. In adversity, you don't need to wait for grand moments to feel happy. Joy is always present, in the small yet meaningful details. Learning to recognize and cherish them helps you maintain your spirit and opens the door to a deeper, more positive way of living. In tough times, feelings of dissatisfaction or disappointment can easily overwhelm us. We often focus on what we've lost or what isn't going as planned, forgetting what still exists around us. However, Stoic philosophy teaches that gratitude is a powerful tool to reshape how you view life and find joy even in adversity. Epictetus once said, "Happiness doesn't consist in getting more, but in appreciating what you already have." By focusing on gratitude, you'll begin to realize that your life isn't as lacking as it seems, and that every day holds something worth appreciating. How to practice gratitude. Write a gratitude journal. One of the most effective methods is to write down at least 3 things you're grateful for each day. It could be simple things like a delicious meal, encouragement from a friend, or just having the health to face another day. Writing them down helps you focus on the positives in life and builds a habit of positive thinking. Find positives in adversity. No matter how tough the situation, there's always a perspective for gratitude. If you lose a job, think about the time you now have to explore yourself or seek better opportunities. If you're in conflict, see it as a chance to practice patience and improve communication. Express gratitude directly. Don't just keep gratitude to yourself. Express it. Say thank you to those who've helped you, even in small ways. Showing gratitude not only brings you joy, but also strengthens your bonds with others. Focus on the basics. Many people overlook the basics of life. Having a roof over your head, access to clean water, or the health to walk. Spend time reflecting on what you take for granted and learn to appreciate it. The impact of gratitude. Scientific studies show that gratitude improves mental health, reduces stress, and even enhances sleep quality. Shifting your focus from what you don't have to what you do can significantly elevate your mood. Adversity cannot break you if you maintain gratitude. Every day, no matter how small, holds miracles you can recognize and appreciate. Gratitude not only helps you find joy in hardship, but also becomes a source of strength to move forward. Let's come together to support our community. If you are a kind person, please hit the like button on this video and leave some energetic comments to spread positive vibes. Together, we can make a difference. When adversity strikes, the feeling of helplessness often leaves us frozen in place. It's easy to get lost in negative thoughts, endlessly analyzing problems without finding a way out. However, in the most challenging moments, action is the most effective remedy to regain control and rediscover joy in life. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "No action, no results. Don't waste time worrying. Take action instead." Stoic philosophy emphasizes that instead of being caught in a whirlwind of useless thoughts, you should direct your energy toward taking specific steps, no matter how small. How to take action. Instead of staying still. Start with simple tasks. When you feel stuck, begin with small, manageable tasks. Sometimes, just tidying up your desk, organizing your daily schedule, or writing down your worries can break the inertia and create momentum for bigger steps. Focus on solutions. Instead of dwelling on the problem, ask yourself, what can I do right now to improve the situation? For example, if you're struggling at work, take time to learn a new skill or seek support from colleagues. If it's a health issue, start with a gentle walk as a positive first step. Break down goals. Big challenges can feel overwhelming, but breaking them into smaller, manageable goals makes them more achievable. For instance, If you're facing financial difficulties, your first step might be creating a monthly budget or finding a temporary income source. Maintain momentum through action. Every small action you take brings a sense of accomplishment and motivates you to keep going. Don't wait for the motivation to act. Start acting, and the motivation will follow. The positive impact of action. When you take initiative, even with small steps, your mind shifts from a passive to an active state. This reduces feelings of anxiety and brings a sense of control. Acting transforms negative energy into positive changes in your life. Remember, you don't need to do everything perfectly from the start. Just begin. Each small step will bring you closer to the stability and joy you seek. Adversity can make you feel isolated, but the truth is, you're not the first person to face tough challenges. Many people, both in history and today, have overcome far greater hardships. They are living proof of human resilience and a powerful source of inspiration to keep you moving forward. Stoic philosophy encourages us to learn from those who came before us. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Learn from good examples. How did they face adversity? What made them resilient?" Finding an inspirational role model not only provides motivation, but also reminds you that you're not alone on this journey. How to find an inspirational role model? Read biographies or stories of people you admire. Great figures like Nelson Mandela, Viktor Frankl, or Helen Keller have overcome extraordinary adversity with incredible strength. Nelson Mandela endured 27 years in prison fighting for freedom. Viktor Frankl, a Jewish psychologist, survived Auschwitz and wrote the classic Man's Search for Meaning. These individuals are shining examples of resilience to look up to when you feel lost. Look to those around you. Inspiration doesn't always come from historical figures. Sometimes a friend, family member, or resilient colleague can serve as your role model. Observe how they handle challenges and ask them about their real-life experiences. Leverage modern tools. In today's world, inspiration is just a click away. TED Talks, YouTube videos, and social media platforms are filled with real-life stories that offer fresh perspectives and valuable lessons. Learn through books and movies. Fictional characters in books or films can also provide strong inspiration. Stories like Frodo's journey in The Lord of the Rings or Andy Dufresne's resilience in The Shawshank Redemption teach us that hope and determination can overcome any adversity. The impact of finding an inspirational role model. Having a role model to look up to helps you escape feelings of isolation and gives you the confidence to believe that challenges are a necessary part of the journey to success. They remind you that you can surpass the limits you once thought were insurmountable. Remember, an inspirational role model doesn't just provide answers. They serve as a guiding light, reminding you that human potential is limitless. In challenging moments, we often withdraw, choosing to face sadness or disappointment alone. However, connecting with others through sharing and receiving lightens your burden and provides new strength. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that humans are social beings, and connection with a community is essential for emotional and mental balance. Epictetus taught, "We are born to support one another, like two hands working together." This means you don't have to face adversity alone. By sharing, you not only release your own stress, but also give others a chance to show support and emotional connection. How to share effectively? Choose the right person to confide in. Sharing doesn't mean telling everyone your story. Find someone you trust, a family member, close friend, or even a professional counselor. A genuine listener can help you feel understood and lighten your emotional load. Share emotions, not just the problem. When confiding, express your true feelings instead of focusing solely on recounting events. For example, instead of saying, "I failed this project," try, "I feel disappointed and worried because this project didn't work out." Expressing emotions helps the listener understand your situation more deeply and offer better support. Create space to listen to others. Sharing is a two-way street. By listening to others' stories, you'll realize you're not alone. Everyone has their own struggles. Supporting others or giving advice can also help you find a sense of value and connection within your community. Join support groups or community activities. If you find it hard to open up to familiar people, Consider joining support groups or volunteering. Activities like book clubs, charity events, or skill-building classes help you connect with people naturally and foster meaningful relationships. The positive impact of sharing reduces psychological weight, like splitting a heavy load to make it easier to carry. It fosters a sense of companionship, reminding you that you're not alone on this journey. Additionally, receiving support, advice, or even just understanding can spark hope and positivity to help you move forward. You don't need to face challenges alone. Open up and share, because in connection, you'll find joy, strength, and the light to navigate your darkest days. There will be times in life when no effort can change the situation. Instead of trying to control what's beyond your power, Stoic philosophy teaches us to accept reality, not as resignation, but with a deep understanding that everything that happens is a part of nature and life. Seneca said, "No one can escape the laws of nature, so accept them, just as you accept the sun or the rain." When you stop resisting reality, you free your energy to focus on what truly matters, what you can control and change. How to practice acceptance and move forward. Acknowledge reality as it is. The first step is accepting the truth instead of denying it. Ask yourself, this is happening. How can I adapt? Focus on finding solutions or ways to live with the situation instead of blaming circumstances. Practice the mindset of amor fati, love of fate. Amor fati is a key concept in Stoic philosophy, emphasizing that you should not only accept what happens, but also embrace it. Treat every challenge as part of your journey, a chance to learn and grow. For example, instead of resenting a failure, view it as a valuable lesson that strengthens your wisdom and resilience. Focus on the next action. Once you've accepted the situation, the next step is to act. Don't stay stuck in regret or resentment. Ask yourself, what's the best thing I can do right now? Even a small step forward can reduce feelings of helplessness and help you regain momentum. Practice patience. Not every problem can be solved immediately. Some challenges require time to heal and resolve. Be patient with the process and remember that no pain lasts forever. The power of acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means shifting your focus to what truly matters. It frees your mind to take constructive steps forward and find peace in what cannot be changed. By practicing acceptance, you transform adversity into a source of wisdom and strength, allowing you to move forward with clarity and purpose. The positive impact of acceptance and moving forward. When you accept reality, you eliminate unnecessary resentment and disappointment. This lightens your mind and allows you to focus on what truly matters. Taking even small actions gives you a sense of control and hope, instead of being trapped in a negative emotional spiral. Acceptance doesn't mean surrender. It's a transformation that enables you to draw strength from adversity. Remember, every moment in life, whether good or bad, is a part of a bigger picture, and you are the one who continues to paint its vital strokes. Difficulties are an inevitable part of life, but you have the power to choose how to face them. By focusing on what you can control, seeking lessons in adversity, and slowing down through mindful breathing, you can find peace amidst the storm. Cherishing small joys, practicing gratitude, and taking action instead of staying still help you regain happiness and a sense of control. Connecting with inspirational figures and sharing with others provides strength to overcome loneliness. Ultimately, accepting reality isn't about giving up. It's a powerful step toward moving forward with resilience. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity for growth and transformation. Take action, because you are stronger than you think. Thank you for watching this video. Let's support our wonderful community by hitting subscribe and turning on notifications right now. Show everyone that you're living kindly by liking the video and sharing your experiences in the comments. Take action now to spread positive energy.